Woo! What the smell's going on, you guys? Sorry. I think I just now. Okay. Sorry about that, everybody. I thought I had the mic muted, unmuted the whole time. Anyways, let me redo the intro. What the smell is going on, you guys? It's your boy, Saby Baby. And today we're going to be making the fragrance that we wrote in the last video. We wrote a formula, and now we're going to be making it and seeing how it turns out. So let's get to it. Sorry guys, I've already started weighing stuff. I need 0.15 grams of ambroxan. That was what I was working on. Ambroxan flakes, woody. I mean it's ambergris. It's aquatic. It's sea salt. Oh shoot, a little bit over 0.15 already. And that's why I weigh these onto a note card or something that I could take it off of without contaminating stuff. Now that's going to be too much taken off. I'm going to have to re-add more. Okay, but yeah, ambroxan's a super trendy note. And it's very long lasting. Smells nice. Sporty. .15 grams. Honestly, if I go over a little bit with ambroxan, I don't care. Getting very close. I'm .148. There we go. That should do it. It was .146 actually. .151. 151 rum. Good enough. Putting it into our beaker. This is when I wish I had one of those magnetic stirrers, the heat plate stirrer things. Oops, and I need to switch my camera. Back to that one. Sloppy stream, you guys. Alright, so that was our ambroxan. Now we're going to do our Cetilox. We need 0.2 grams of that one. So it's about 2% of the formula. I can tell you it's not 2%, it's actually 1.83% at the end of the day. But we're adding 0.2 grams. So here's our ambroxan. Need our Cetilox. .2 grams of this one, 2%. Now I'm almost out. I need to put in a new order here soon. Cetilox. It's another ambergris material as we described in the last video. More sophisticated slightly, a little more classy and elegant, kind of like it's like ambroxan but a little more expensive. It's another aquatic ambergris material. Whoops. Wow, that jumped. Okay, that's more like it, I was going to say. Alright, 0.2 of Cetilox. What do we... I think that's it for our powders. So now we're going to start adding the top and work our way down. So we got our ISO-E Super, as you can see. Need my old handy dandy pliers to pull my ISO-E Super lid off. busted on me on the video. Alright, 6.2 grams. ISO E Super. Super. Okay. Sorry, I had to get some more pipettes ready before my hands get... Hopefully they don't get contaminated, but you never know. Alright, now we're adding 6.2 grams of ISO E Super. This is our woody ambergris material. It's just a... We kind of use it as a building block, honestly. My cat must have made his way in here. He likes to sneak in here and eat my dog's food. .2 grams ISO E Super. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. Shoot. Okay, next we've got Hedione HC, the high cis variant of Hedione, and we'll be using 0.9 grams. This is a jasmine material, transparent jasmine, very diffusive, pillowy. It's a nice blender. There we go, 0.9 grams, Hedione. About 9%. Okay, now I believe I wrote, yep, we're doing our Helvetilide, 12%, or 1.2 grams, sorry, 10.99%, excuse me, 1.2 grams, 100% strength. And Helvetilide's a fruity musk, clean, diffusive musk, actually, especially at 12%. There we go, 1.2 grams. And I added a bunch of this because I wanted to help try and push some fruitiness. Because we're going to have some apple in there. Apples and bananas. Helvetilide. Alright, next we need some Cashmeran. We use this at... so I wanted to try and get this like exactly 0.97% of this fragrance. So that would be 0.106 of 100% strength. So we'll see how close we can get. Cashmeran's a fruity, spicy, kind of woody musk, maybe. One more drop, that's it. Oh, 0.109, we'll see. That's a little bit over the 0.097 I was trying to get, but I'm not going to sweat it. .110. Yeah, I'm not even going to switch it in the formula. Okay. So I read the reason why I put a higher amount of cashmere in this is because I saw that it's. I was tempted to use it up to 4% in the video, but I toned it down to 0.097. But it said that there was cashmere woods detectable all the way through from the base all the way through the tops. When I read about this fragrance online, like on the Parfums de Marly website, it was posting about the cashmere woods. So, must be pretty fancy, man. Cashmere woods. Woo. Anyways, Oak Moss Absolute coming up. I use the full fat non-IFRA one because, I want to get the best smell possible because I don't really plan on selling this one. And if I do, I'll just put a notice on there that this was used with like non-IFRA compliant. Because yeah, I've seen where people who even sell perfume stuff online are like, I refuse to use IFRA compliant oak moss. It's just they just think it's bullshit. Excuse my mouth. Oak moss absolute 10%, right? Make sure. Yep. Okay, so we need 0.5 grams of this, I believe. Let me double check. Yep, 0.5 grams. Woo! She's gonna muddy this up. Okay, getting close. This is oak moss, your typical woody, dry, earthy, green, dusty kinda, kind of ozonic. And there we have it, 0.5 grams of 10%. That was 10% diluted, pre-diluted oak moss, absolute. For, let's see, 0.46% of your fragrance. All right, now, can unplug that. Next on the list, we have our Veramoss. I did forget one solid. Okay, we got one more powder to add to this bad boy. Clear that. So yeah, it's going to be Veramoss. It's another oak moss material. 0.2 grams is also. This one's going to be tricky, 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 tricky. Oh, wow. I'm surprised at how little it took. 0.24 is what I got. It's 0.22. Nice. Not bad. Not bad. I'm not even going to adjust it in the formula. I don't think it's going to matter too much. Nah, it wouldn't. It wouldn't hurt it. It's actually going to get closer to the mean dosage with that. A little bit over. Sweet. Okay, back to the liquids. Now, here's our main wood. I mean, we already had oak moss and cashmere, and I guess could be kind of woody. But we're adding amber wood, which is a material I don't have much of. I think I only have it pre-diluted, but it's a very strong material, so we don't need much of it. And we're going to do 0.395 grams. For 0.9% fragrance concentrate. And this is a dry cedar, ambergris, woody. Let me double check that I need 0.395. Yep. And this is a 25% dilution, guys. And that's as close as I can get. On to the next material. Okay, next material is going to be beta-damascenone, or damascenone total. And we're going to be using that. That's beta-damascenone total. Make sure it's the right one. There's 3 different damascones. Make sure you don't get them mixed up when you do this. Beta-damascenone is the one that we want for this one, or damascenone total. That's the other name. And we want a 10% dilution and 0.9 grams, or 0.9 of 100% strength. So what did I say? 0.9. Honestly, I could have used 100% strength and got close enough to be happy, but I already had a feeling this wasn't going to fit into a 15 ml vial, so I said screw it. That's as close I think as I want to get. Do I dare put one more drop? Yep. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. 0.901. Can't get much closer than that. Alright, next damascone we have is alpha damascone. Alpha damascone. And this one is at a 1% dilution. We need 0.4 grams. I've never used so many damascones in a fragrance. I love them. I'm excited to see how this turns out. This is going to be very diffusive. Damascones are crazy diffusive. It said that there's a primrose or pomerose note or something like that. Let me double check how much I needed of this. Crap. I might have just went over. No, 0.4. Alpha damascone. Cool. So damascones are fruity, rosy, plummy, tobacco, honey, berries. They could be raspberries, apples, plums. I don't know what all I've said so far. But yeah, a bunch of fruity stuff. And so the description of what I looked up for Pomerose or whatever the heck the thing was, what's it called? Pomerose. The descriptors I looked up sounded like damascones, so that's what I decided to do. And now we're going to do damascone beta at 10% with another 0.9. Damascone, not damascenone. Don't get it messed up. Beta damascone, 10%, 0.9. %10 dilution. This is going to be pretty cool, I think. Who knows? Could take this into a feminine direction that I don't want, though. And there's also a bunch of apple in here, so I hope that this doesn't just turn out like syrupy. Alrighty, folks, there's our damascone little accord. that was featured in Poison by Dior. And that was something I learned in fundamentals, or no, it's scent and chemistry by that old, it's right up there, some kind of chemistry or fragrance text, perfumery textbook. Alright, now we got some Violet Leaf Absolute that I think I forgot to get out of the... Yep, I'll be right back. Alright guys, you're going to a be right back screen. I'm back, y'all. Can't even tell if this thing's working right now. Alright, I gotta switch this screen. Okay, back to the formula. Where were we? Where were we off? I needed my Violet Leaf. Okay, so I am back in full force. Violet Leaf Absolute in hand, ready to go. 0.25 grams coming up, 10% dilution. I might even up the amount of this just because I love this stuff. I think that's how you get in trouble though. Sorry guys, I'm gonna look up Violet Leaf. I think I want to up the amount in this. Point 0.88%. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Violet Leaf Absolute. I want this 0.88. Yup. 0.95, 0.96, 0.97. There we go. That hits us at 0.88 right there. So we need 0.8. Oh no, 0.97 grams of this bad boy. I'm stoked. And this is Violet Leaf Absolute. So Violet Leaf is a Strange note. It's green, fruity. Kind of smells like kiwi to me. It's nice. I don't know. It's very different. It's a modern note that's becoming popular. 0.97. What did I get? 0.983. Who cares? Don't care. We're overdosing this one a little bit. 0.983. Screw it. Screw it. Violet Leaf Accord. So this is, I don't know about this one, guys, but I'm doing it. I've got this violet leaf. Where did it go? I must have put it away like a dingbat. So I gotta pull it back out. But yeah, it's maybe I shouldn't even add it, you guys. I'm adding a bunch of real violet leaf. I don't know about this, y'all. Dang. I think I'm gonna do it though. So I wrote into my formula a violet leaf accord. Yeah, there it is. I see, I put the wrong thing away. Violet Key Accord from Perfumer's Apprentice. Don't know why. I think it's just because it's going to be a blend of, I chose it because it's a blend of violet notes already pre-chosen. You know, I don't have to go and choose a bunch of ionones and try and create an artificial violet. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm just going to add 0.125 of this. It's 100% strength though. And it's actually it's 0.118. So this will just add to some of the powderiness that's in the descriptors. Alright, alright. Next on the list we've got our Petitgrain Paraguay. And I have one pre-diluted here to 20% because I want to get this one nailed on the head. Let me see. Petitgrain Paraguay. Oops. I'm just going to put what I wrote on there earlier. I'm not going to go and mess with the formula. 0.395 grams of a 20% dilution. Going to put us around 0.72% of the fragrance. We're dosing this lower than we did in the previous. So I'm making another. This is another trial of a fragrance I made for my cousin. I'm doing a surprise blend for him. Hopefully he doesn't see this. But I'm still using the same note that he wanted me to tone down a little bit. I'm just toning it down. We used it at 1%. We're using it at 0.79% this time. And I think that once it blends, because honestly, once I smelled the fragrance that we made him after it sat and macerated, that note that I was worried about is no longer sticking out. But alright, so we ended up hitting 0.4, 0.5. Mandarin oil now. We're going to do 0.2 grams, 100% strength. Mandarin oil, you guys guess what it smells like? Mandarins. Sharp, orange, bright. A little more bitter than a sweet orange you might be used to. Alright, there's our mandarin. On to the next. Okay, Bergamot. We're using Calabrian. Thank you guys for joining. Hit that like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Comment. What did I just say? Calabrian, Italian, Bergamot. Bergaterpene free, or something like that. Bergaterpene reduced. Make sure you guys are using. Alright, anyways. 0.5 grams. Turtle, how did you get your start making scents or perfumes? Making shampoo. That got me into it, and I've always been curious about it. There's a kid in like my 7th grade class whose mom made it, and I always thought that was so cool. Alright, 0.5 grams of bergamot coming up. Oh, also, but I also found fragrance YouTubers, perfume YouTubers, and then, yeah, Sam Macer and BK Scents had things about if you're getting into perfumery, here's what you will need. And I started with their channels and went ham. And now here I am, like 6 years later or something. How'd you find my channel? What were you looking for? How'd you come across my channel? Turtle, turtle. Alright, so that was our bergamot. That's your zesty green citrus top note. We're going to add some apple natural Robertet now. Start building our apple. And how much of that did I choose? I think I said like 0.5 grams. I don't even know what I was just thinking, oh, we need some apple, 5%. I think you can use this up to 10%, so. And I'm getting low on this one. I hope I have 5.5 grams. I think I will. This looks like it. It's nice. This is Apple Natural by Robertet. And it's a nice juicy apple. I'd say leaning red myself. Just gonna go get those Damascones. I hope. We'll see. Last drop. Hopefully I didn't go too much because there's probably already Damascones in this, to be honest. Alright, that was our apple Robertet. We did 0.5 grams, 100% strength. Next, we're going to do Cedarwood Atlas, dude. I should have done this in the base, but I didn't. Okay, where did I even put you? Did I pull you out? Did I forget to get it out? There it is. Cedarwood Atlas. I'm using this at a 20% dilution. You can use it at whatever you guys want to, but we're trying to get to I'm at 0.78% fragrance concentrate. So for me, that's 20% dilution. And how much grams? 0.43 grams, 20% dilution. So Cedarwood Atlas is it's a warm, to me more moist, sauna smelling cedarwood note, as where your cedarwood Texas and Virginia is more dry pencil shavings. This is a more warm, woody, dry, damp smelling wood to me. A slightly more animalic too. How much did I say this? 0.39. Gotta double check before I mess it up. Too much talking, it gets hard. Okay, 0.43, 20%. Yeah, but this one can be tricky. Just gotta dose it lower. It's a sweeter wood too. It's much sweeter than Cedar, Virginia, or Texas. That's nice. And I haven't used Cedarwood Atlas much lately, so this will be fun. Okay, we're also adding some more apple notes, some manzanite. I just really wanted to push that apple, and hopefully it doesn't mess things up. I just really wanted to push the apple, and hopefully it doesn't smell like shampoo. So we got manzanite by Givaudan now, and I got a 20% dilution here, and we will be using 0.2 grams. Manzanite is a juicy. It's a green apple note. It's kind of sour. It's more sour than the other stuff. And shiznit. Excuse my mouth. 0.2, I think I said. Yep. But yeah, very juicy. To me, the manzanite smells green more than the Robertet natural smelled. Robertet smelled more red. Manzanite smells more sour green to me. Okay, we're also gonna add some Verdot, which is another has slightly apple notes to it, but more pine and manly. This stuff reminds me of Lacoste Style and Play every time. Cool, that's awesome. I just was watching the news on her. It just came up. Oh wow, that's cool. My stuff's being shown while the news is. They're like, here, watch this instead. Don't pay attention to what's going on in the world. Pay attention to Homeboy making perfume. Yay! Thank you for joining me. All right, next we have Verdot. This is a note that reminds me of Lacoste Style and Play. It's one of my favorite perfumery notes. You guys need to get you some if you don't have it. If you're a perfumer, get some VERDOX, also known as green acetate, I think. We're using 0.26 grams, 100% strength. Hope they have enough. You have to put in a new order soon, guys. For Christmas, everyone wants. They can give me not Amazon gift cards. I don't know. Visa gift cards, so I could buy some perfumery materials. 0.26, I believe. Shoot. Yep. Alright, 0.26 exact. Feels good when that happens. Alright, now that was it. That was the last ingredient. Woo! That's a good feeling right there. Okay, let me give this a little swisherooski. Smells very juicy. And green. Ooh, that violet leaf with the apple. That's nice. Holy cow, I can't wait to smell this when it's diluted. The oak moss and the violet leaf and the apple. They make something real nice. And I didn't add any like vanilla or anything sweet to this. But that's okay. The sweets will come from all the fruit. So, whatever. Now I need to figure out how to get this into a pipette. Some of these flakes are dissolving, but they're sticking to the glass. And there's big old chunks of flakes and Cetalox. I need to get this into some kind of vial so I can get it macerating. And how I'm going to do that, I have no idea. I might get this into 2 of these bottles here. I think that's probably what I'm going to do. Have to stick it into 2 containers instead of 1. It's probably not a good idea. But I think as long as I mix them all together at the end, it'll be okay. But, you know, it's going to be funny trying to get this into a pipette because there's chunks of Cetalox that won't fit into a pipette. So what do? Pour it in there? Yeah, and then just scrape it in. Okay, good idea. Alright. Thinking out loud. Thinking out loud. You guys will probably like to see this. Maybe I'll bring the camera over. I can't tell what you guys are looking at, so I'm going to switch my screen so I can see. Alright, no idea. Alright, so we're just going to bottle this up. Try and get up all the little chunks that we can. Break them up while we do this, maybe. While there's liquid, maybe I should try and break them up in smaller pieces. That's why it helps. Ooh, you know what I could do? Could put this on my little heat dealie real quick and heat it up. See if it'll melt that stuff. I got it plugged in. I've got... Oh, no, it's not plugged in. I've got a heat plate. Oh, well. It's going to go into an ultrasonic cleaner. But yeah, this smells pretty good, guys. I'm excited to see what it smells like when we're after it ages for a while. That'll be on stream in weeks to come. I might get anxious and do it sooner. It's pretty hard for me to be that patient, to be honest. A lot of the times, I just want to see what it's coming out like. But then you start making these changes based on things that might not even be real. Because a lot of times things will smell bad at the beginning, and then later on you'll be like, man, that smells great. What was I thinking? Or vice versa. Or, man, that smells bad. What was I thinking? Anyways, I got as much of this out of here as I can. But honestly, I think I'm going to spray some perfumer's alcohol in here now. And see what gets out of there just to smell. Give you guys a little sample. And it all fit into one thing, you guys. Oh, that's embarrassing. I could have formulated that right into one vial the entire time and not get that dirty. But that's good though. Didn't have to waste another dealie. Put this back before it gets contaminated. Alright guys, I'm going to end the stream. Nothing else to see here. Oh wait, never mind. I'm going to put some perfumer's alcohol into that beaker real quick. Give you guys a sniff test. Put the lid on this one, label it so I don't forget what it is. Shake it up. Okay, just going to spray some perfumer's alcohol in here and see what happens. Swish it around. And now I'm going to use that same... No, I think I threw away a beaker, didn't I? Crap. Oh well. Get a new beaker. I'm not even going to waste a spray bottle. But yeah, we'll swish this around. Wow. That's nice. Huh. Yeah, I'm going to put that into a spray bottle now that I think about it. I've got some little plastic ones my mama gave me. I'll use one of these. Little cheapies. Okay. What was even that? Heck was even that? ASMR. Alright, we're opening a little spray bottle right now, guys. Bear with me. Getting some little vials ready so I can spray some of this for you. Even though it's way too early to be doing that, but it's okay. Do it. Put a squat. Yeah, do it. Put a squat. Okay. So this is just whatever leftover remnants were in the beaker. I just put some perfumer's alcohol in it. I'm gonna put a cap on it. Shake it up. Spray a scent strip. See what happens. Hopefully some royalty-free music is still playing and nothing that's gonna get me in trouble. Oh man, that smells good, guys. Wow. So it smells green and fruity, but woody and clean. A little spicy from the cashmere. Wow, I'm like impressed. And this hasn't even aged or anything. This is just a random dilution level. It smells appley, but it doesn't smell like a shampoo. The Damascones really went well with the apple and the cashmere. That's nice. Almost tobacco-y. I'm going to fill up another one because I still got some here. Why waste that? That's good. Alright, you guys. Well, I'm going to kick you guys to the ending screen. We getting out of here. Peace. Hit that like, subscribe, all that good stuff. We'll smell y'all later. Thanks for joining.